welcome to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron, and once again, sugar and spice on the turntable, side 2, for your listening enjoyment. Sure to get a copyright flag, but I guess we'll find out together, shan't we? On this week's episode of Drinks with Ron, Ron partakes in a tasty, cold, and sweating Miller Lite with a retro can that provides just that beautiful hit of nostalgia. Listen to the crack and see if it takes you back. Ah, that does it for me. I don't know, I guess the strings made me, put me right in that mood. But, welcome back to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron. Here is the aforementioned Miller Lite Sugar and Spice on the Platter Random hat. Is the Panama City Beach hat, or as we locals call it, PCB. Where do I like to take that from? It's actually from Squidbillies. My brother drew me this years ago. Became a big fan of the show. Interestingly enough, on the episode titled, and wait for it, Giant Foam Dick Hat Trouble. Yes, I'll say it again, Giant Foam Dick Hat Trouble. Because there was trouble when our title character, or our character, Early Kyler here, wears a giant foam dick hat to church. There's like a donkey sitting here on the back, and a giant foam dick about yay big. Well, of course, he's told that's not fitting for church, to which he tells Granny that, well, God made everything, didn't he? And if God made everything, then God made PCB, didn't he? Because that, and I won this hat, Spring Break 93 at PCB. So, if God made everything, he made this here hat. God's gooder than hell. And that's how he justified wearing a giant foam donkey dick hat to church, and it promptly took up a collection in it. So that was my mind state, and when I saw this hat, I mean, trucker hat, it's total early. I had to have it. And coupled with the fact that it was $1, ha! Sold! Now that might tip my hand if any of you listen to the Outsider Social Club podcast. We will be doing a segment in an upcoming episode called a Mystery Bag, where I will have everyone guess the items that I purchased from the 99-cent store. And we'll see how close they get. Penalty drink for a wrong answer. So, yeah. So we went to Panama City Beach. As said, it took about 20 hours between the 2 days. Pulled in. It was good weather, hot, sunny. I did not adjust to it well. The heat doesn't sit well with me. For about 3 days, I was like shitting sludge. Heat does something to my guts. Like I've noticed even here, if I'm sleeping and the AC isn't on or some shit, one of those hot nights, it's like, wreaks havoc. So there was a couple day adjustment period. By the end, I was feeling all right in the heat. So I think maybe, but I'm also a giant honky, so I don't know. This part's not so bad. The head's a little red. Said I don't know. The nice thing is I didn't put the patch on until I got home. So that was a new purchase as of today. So there's no patch tan line. But I do look like Stuart Rhodes if he weren't an insurrectionist asshole. But let me digress. Yeah, got down to PCB. It was dance competition. Holy shit. My kid it was her last comp. She fucking killed it. First night was solos. So she did her solo. Not only that, they had her competing in a higher category. So she was basically in pre-pro. Like, she was in the category of people that take 30 plus hours of dance a week. And she fucking won. So she won her division. Not only that, after that they ranked their favorites from all the categories. So she made the top for that. She ended up winning that. So she was their favorite solo in that entire pre-pro category. Which, as I said, is a level up from her. So then from there she got invited to a dance-off where they win against all these others. She fucking wins that, which is not even based on scores. Like, she won the first shit, it's all scores. How you do shit, your movements are wrong, whatever. They dock you points. That was all based on points. The dance-off was based on the dance they fucking liked the most. And she fucking won that shit. So it was like, holy hell, night one, we're already cleaning house. She came back for a trio dance a couple days later. Same story. they win their category, they go into the top 5 of the ones, they win that, they get invited to a fucking dance-off. And that one, I think that one, they went to that dance-off was for duos and trios, and that whole comp, the 3 teams dancing were all from her studio. So it was like, so she wins. No, she doesn't win that one. They got second to somebody in their own studio there, but that was still really cool. So I believe the next day we're going to groups. She's got a couple of groups. And again, like I said, with these scores, they get scored, and like platinum is kind of where you want to be. But if you do really well, you get a platinum plus. Well, after she did her 2 group numbers, the 4 of them, she had a platinum and 3 platinum pluses. They all won their categories. They all got invited to dance-offs. And I told you the trio took second. Oh no, the one didn't get. They got it. Only the one that didn't get. No shit. I think they all went. So all of them, she had to win 2 of them. Long story short, the group number killed. I mean, they had a whole gala. They had to come up dressed up when they came in, like red carpet. Then they changed to costumes. They rapid fired them through, but between they do like interviews backstage and have them on a screen out front. Like, it was really well done, well produced, and it had a big feel to it. So it was really cool. So they win that, close out the whole weekend, winning the best group overall, and fucking their studio wins like studio of the event. And she gets like the highest solo score. It's something like in school history. She's the first soloist there to win a dance-off. She's done all the things. It was amazing. So the dance part of it, flawless. Played some frisbee golf on the last day. Threw my leopard into the water. Didn't realize I had so much gusto on it. Went over to find bubbles. But that was a fun course. That was some Navy place. And, I was played some golf a couple of times. That was pretty good. Had a good time there. The beach, obviously. Making drinks in the room. Ordered some kebabs one night on the grill. Fucking amazing. Friend of the show, Derek, his brother came up, and man, on the first night, see, father-in-law and I went to the dance things while Derek and his brother went to Coyote Ugly. And by the time we went to pick them up, Derek's like, I'm ready to go. Well, his brother's just getting tuned up. So Derek basically says, we're leaving. He's like, I'm staying. And he said, you're going to lose all your shit. He's like, no, I won't. He's like, you got 2 hours. He's like, then you're sleeping on the beach. Well, long story short, I think he may have slept on the beach, because the next morning when he couldn't find his phone and his wallet and anything else, they had to backtrack. Apparently, his wallet was found on the beach by somebody running for Senate. I don't know, local congressman running or some shit. I don't know. Some guy with office aspirations finds and returns the now empty wallet. Ominous beginning to the trip. But the big thing down there in PCB is golf carts. They rent them. Some of them are all souped up. It's amazing. We rented one, and we didn't really use it a lot. So one night, Derek and I decided we got to get our money's worth out of this thing. So we jumped in, drove around the strip. That was pretty fun. That's when I made my stop at the dollar store. Had to get this here hat. And I can't say any of the other items in case it would tip my hand on the game. But yeah, we found this back sand road, so we were just fucking whipping donuts and fishtailing, Bluetooth speakers cranked, we're rocking fucking music. I stopped at the Salty Goat because we're locals, and got some drinks there. So having a good old time, ripping a pen up and down the strip. I'm waving to everybody because I'm just that hammered. Go back and Derek wanted to see. Maddie went to a pool party at a place one of her friends rented, and Derek wanted to see where it was, so we went over. This area is more residential. If you know anything about Florida, a lot of people drive like fucking assholes, so the way you remedy that in a residential area is you put speed bumps. Well, they weren't real well marked, so Derek hit one just total top speed. I was prepped, so I was up off the seat for it. Yeah, hammered it. Shit's flying everywhere. It was a good time. But yeah, that sand road, man. We had to spin around there 4 or 5 times, and shit took video. Oh, my phone was dead. That's why. Yeah, sucks. I wanted to do drinks with Ron live from the cart on the strip, but I had no battery. I consider this a lost opportunity, and the sad music agrees. But this is a drinks with Ron, so I do need to finish my drink. I can't ramble too much, but I also have to tell you about the store across the street. It's like monkey something, monkey treats, I can't remember. But there was a whole row of monkey-based stores. Next to this monkey shop was a store called Monkey Licks, which had ice cream, and then there was a monkey something else. And the whole thing was based off that apparently the store had a little monkey. But he was like a union monkey, so he wasn't there all the time. He was only there like during the day. I'm not sure about weekends. I don't know what the monkey union contract stipulates. I'm not a union steward. I don't know anything about the paperwork. But it took us a couple days to get there when the monkey was working. I didn't actually go, mainly because somebody else went and basically said he was a tiny little monkey in a tiny little cage and he really didn't want to be there. I was like, oh, well, that's not cool. I don't want to see a sad monkey being forced to punch the clock. That's terrible. I don't even know what kind of health and dental that provides. But it's Florida, so I assume the standards are shockingly low. I don't know, call that my bias, but I am wearing a trucker hat, so take that for what it's worth. Sugar and spice on the platter. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of shit from the week. But that's it. That's my fabulous week. That's Drinks with Ron's fabulous week in Panama City Beach. Stopping at the Salty Goat. Disc golfing. Regular golf on the coast. Sun, sand, and beaches. Kebabs poolside. Frozen blender drinks. Fresh mojitos. A monkey being forced to work 9 to 5. And getting high in a golf cart. That is a week in Panama City Beach done well, my friends. So for Drinks with Ron, I'm announcer Ron, signing off. Ew.